this is the best part. I met this guy. He came up to me in the makeup section and he was like, can I help you? And I just immediately said yeah, because I was just like open to receiving help. And he showed me all this stuff. This, he showed me, is really popular, he says. And it is, hold on. He says it's really popular because you can use it for all three things, your eyes and your lips. And it's from Wet n Wild. I told him either Wet n Wild or NYX because I'm, not spending a lot of money in here. So he showed me this color. He likes this color, and he says that his name's Eugene. And Eugene's like, this is like a really popular color too. And so we checked it out, and I'm so dying to try it. Well, I'll show you it when I get it on, but it's so pretty. And it looks a little shiny. Can you see it? Am I doing this right? Okay, wait, right here. Let's see if I can read the color to you. It's called Color Icon Multi-Stick Wet n Wild. Oop. Where's the color? Born to Flirt. That sounds good. It's very light on my skin. Well, I'll have to check it out with y'all. It's again, it's like one of those does everything sticks, and I love the shade he picked out. I also love the shade he picked out for my eyebrows, because he was showing me how, because I told him usually the blonde ones are better for me because my eyebrows are so dark, and he's like, yeah, me too. And he showed me what he had on, and it's great. It is called Blonde, and it's from Essence Super Last, and he said that this is a product that's made in Europe. And so I do want to know what color this turns out like. Okay, it is peach. So, wow, that looks almost like a lipstick I almost bought. But he said you need to use this very sparingly, so yeah, looks like that. Looks like a dab will do you. And then you put your cover up in that. And then and I was like, oh, thanks. And then all of a sudden I couldn't find this dry shampoo that I use often in a tiny form. Like, I like the little size of it better than the big one. And I could throw it in my purse or whatever. And all of a sudden Eugene appeared and he's like, can I help you find anything else? I'm like, yeah, do you know where the smaller size of this is? And in 2 seconds he had me over to the child sizes and I found it. This is the one I like to use. It's Clean Freak from Not Your Mother's. Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. And it's just right. And the price is just right too. And I like smaller things for these types of products. It's just more manageable. All right, that is it. I have a nice bag from CVS. Oh, you know what's not all is Eugene later came up to me and he's like, I want to give you this because I love this SPF. This is my favorite. And he comes out and you think, I thought, oh, it's a sample. Okay, so he's going to give me one, right? He comes out with all of these. And I'm like, that is so here's my review of the things that I bought and that I like. I liked everything, really. There wasn't really anything that seemed, well, actually, yeah, there was a couple things that I wouldn't buy again. All right, so let me get started. One of the things I really loved was this eye brightener. This was really cool. I was surprised, really nicely surprised that it actually worked. It kind of reminded me of the one you can get at Sephora. It's not like it gets rid of all your dark circles, but it definitely helps. The next thing, speaking of dark circles, so what he showed me was this peach. And the peach, it was really cool. I worked with it a little bit. It's kind of something I want to say like, I forget to do it. Let's just put it that way. I haven't started to include it really. I have to include it more. I just didn't. So I do like it. It does work using the peach, even though it sounds weird, under your eyes for the dark spots. But I just put it in the dark areas and I don't use a lot of it. So another thing I bought
was this light blue color, and I do love the color. I just didn't feel like enough was like coming forward or showing up, you know, and I had to keep using it over and over again. So I'm just kind of like, I wouldn't totally recommend getting this unless you just want like watercolor. It looks like watercolors. So I really like this e.l.f. camo. Okay, I was surprised because I thought it would make me look fake or something. I think I had bought the Olay one before, and I didn't really like it. It kind of made my skin look cakey, but this one totally doesn't. Don't use a lot, but I think it has some SPF too, so I'm really liking this. I wish it didn't run out so fast. It feels like it's almost already gone, and I really just used one pump. Another absolute fave of mine was this.
Another absolute fave of mine was this stick. This stick is like so good. It's like hard to sharpen. See how I resharpened it and I didn't make a point, which is kind of good because I'm just kind of using it in this area, and it's nice and wide so it finishes fast. But it was hard to sharpen it to a point with just the regular sharpeners I had, and it does come off my skin anyway, probably, you know, earlier than other products would. But I love this because on a daily basis it's just a beautiful color.
And the other thing I wanted to show you was, ooh, see how my hair is? And the last thing that I have around here to review, I think it's the last thing, I don't know. The last of my list was this Nexus. This looked great because it was only like $3.50. It wasn't a good fast fix for my hair. I mean, it worked, but I just need more, just more in the sense of a stronger product, not necessarily more in the package. The amount is fine even for my length of hair, but it definitely did do some conditioning, just not anything that, you know, another line could provide a little bit better, but it definitely did do some deep conditioning. You might want to try it. If you're not totally in need, it will work. And this eyebrow pencil I like is only $3.99. So I'm totally psyched about it because it's just like light enough, because I have really dark eyebrows, so I don't want to use a black. It's just too much on a daily, you know. But it has this nice little brush, and it's totally a soft color, and it stayed on all day long. I didn't have a problem with this one at all. So those are my reviews. I hope you like them, and if you tried anything, please put your opinions of how they worked for you on the comment section, and please like and subscribe. I'm having a good time buying all this stuff and using it. It's definitely lots of fun. Somebody asked me about these nails, so I figured I'd tell you, because they're from CVS as well. I think I might have bought them that day. I'm not sure. I don't remember. They're just the CVS acrylic ones, and I just use the most disposable, like, I don't use the glue. I use like the peel ones to just stick it on there, because I don't like wearing them all the time. So I just like can take them off easier. And this is just the acrylic, plain. It's not even American manicure or anything like that. It's just acrylic. So this is the follow-up to everything I bought at CVS, or most of the stuff. I don't think I use the other stuff that's not shown today, so that's why it's not shown.